Tell you what, the more that I'm missing Formula One, the more that Formula One is not in my life. There are some tracks, there are some old school circuits that I've been watching on the retro thing, and I thought to myself, do you know what? I can't understand why these Grand Prix, why these circuits are not in Formula One, and I want to share them with you. I want to let you know, guys know Grand Prix circuits that must return to Formula One. I can't understand it, and there's no particular order. There's no particular order in terms of which ones I rank, but one of the first circuits that comes to mind is Hockenheim, the German Grand Prix as a whole. You know, how on earth is there no German Grand Prix in Formula One? It's absolutely scandalous. Formula One has to have the German Grand Prix. If like not having a German Grand Prix just doesn't make any sense, especially when you think of the fan base. Like, there's a lot of German fans out there. There's been a lot of multiple successful German drivers. There's been so many to boot. Like, I don't understand why we're in this situation, in this notion whereby, you know, what Vettel has done, what Schumacher's done, what, you know, Ralph Schumacher as well, Hulkenberg, Rosberg. There's so many of them. You know, Heidfeld. You know what I mean? Like, people like that. There's been so many great Germans, and I'm sure I'm missing some now. But there's been so many of them that are so good. Sutil just comes to mind. They've done here, they've been here, done their thing, been putting in that work. They've been putting in that work, and yet the German Grand Prix, from what I remember as well, the last one was 2019, and that was chaotic. It was a superb Grand Prix. It was absolutely sensational. I can't understand how, like, what's the reasoning behind this, and can we rectify, can we come to a compromise? Is it money? Is it because there's definitely a market? Like, I'm not going to be buying the fact that there's no, you know, Formula One fans that are interested in the German Grand Prix. I'm not having it. I'm absolutely not going to believe that. So it's got to be something. It's got to be something like that's got to turn that switch. You know, we're doing so many new circuits, right? And they're all street circuits, and they're boring, and they're just, you know what I mean? Like, let's have it right. Vegas is a gimmick. Miami is a gimmick. You know, the Madrid one, let's see how that goes, but that looks like a gimmick as well. Baku for a street circuit is really, really good. So I'll give props there. You know, but like Saudi Arabia, I like the speed, I like the fastness of it and everything. But again, it's like, you know, what are you saying? Like, what are you really saying? I like qualifying in Saudi, and that's as far as it really goes. But the German Grand Prix not being there, Hockenheim especially, even if you said Nürburgring, do you know what I mean? Like, give me an Eiffel Grand Prix, do you know what I mean? Like, give me something. We had that in 2020 during the pandemic years. I mean, yeah, I don't understand it, man. Like, when Mercedes wore the lederhosen, they had like a white shaped, white colored Merc for the Grand Prix. It went to pot. Like, it was a crazy, crazy Grand Prix in 2019, and I can't understand why that's not back in Formula One. Scandal. Another circuit I want to bring up is the Malaysian Grand Prix. Of course, Sepang. When I think of Sepang, I think of Fernando Alonso. I think of Michael Schumacher. I think of those early 2000s, early to mid 2000s of pure racing, of just fire, of unbelievable pace. The straights, the long straights that are on that circuit, the unpredictable weather, the torrential rain that would occur. Then also the blistering, blazing heat. I'm talking heat of another level, heat of another description, heat that you could not contain. People talk about Singapore now, Malaysia in the daytime, man. Whew. You know, like you'd watch on TV and you would just see, and it would be like the engine or whatever, but you would see like this, your picture on the screen would just not be clear and straight because of all the fumes and the electricity and the heat. Like, everything just used to be a part of it, and it used to blow my mind. I could feel how hot it was without even being there. Like, that's how I felt at that Grand Prix. It's I can't believe that we do not have the Malaysian Grand Prix. What could be the reasoning? Malaysia is a wonderful country to host the Grand Prix, and I can't understand how it's not there. You know, how it's not there anymore. I don't know. If we stick with Asia, Indian Grand Prix, right? The is it the not the Buddha circuit? I forgot what it's called. Maybe it's called the Buddha circuit. But besides the fact that Sebastian Vettel used to win there every single day, the circuit was cool. I remember playing on the F1 games. I used to think this is a nice circuit. It was brilliant. I thought it was tremendous, you know? I thought it was a really good circuit, and I can't understand why. There were rumors that they were bringing it back, and maybe it is coming back. But, you know, I think it was more so a big financial problem for India. And, you know, whether, and the thing is, it's such a shame because at this moment in time where Formula One stepped up another level marketing wise, where it stepped up another level on a commercial front, I think India would have benefited dramatically from having a Grand Prix there. I'm sure there's a lot of Indian fans. I remember they were breaking records in terms of attendance when it was there. The short time it was there. I think the last one was like 2013. I feel like it started in 2010 maybe, but like it just feels like that's a circuit that should be back. And again with Asia, you know what? South Korean Grand Prix, the one in Seoul, like, I thought that was a brilliant circuit. Loved it on the game as well. I remember Mark Webber, you know what I'm saying? Like when he could have won the title, he lost the title there. And like the drama, again, the spectacle, the drama, you know. It- when I think of that Indian one, sorry, Sebastian Vettel, like sort of bowing down to his car when he won his fourth title, because it was like it's almost like he knew it was the beginning of the end, but like at the same time, it was like being so appreciative, and it was probably the moment when I turned on Sebastian Vettel in terms of like started to like him. Newsflash: I wasn't really a great fan of Sebastian Vettel, but now it's like in that moment there was a humanitarian side to him, there was a humility side with him, and yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, like Malaysian Grand Prix multi 21 again. Like I'm just thinking of all these like crazy flashbacks of what took place. Seoul is one of them, man, and it was a great circuit, really good circuit. And South Korea, I mean, they're all right, aren't they? Like I'm sure they got the dollar to suffice. And I'm sure you get into them Asian markets, man, you can make money till kingdom come. I know they've got Japan, I know they've got China and Singapore and other places. Like, but they could really hone in again on those circuits in particular. But yeah, Singapore, South Korea, definitely a circuit that needs to be on there. Turkey, the Turkish Grand Prix. Honestly, like my last memory of the Turkish Grand Prix. I mean, and there's been many. When you've got the Vettel and Weber collapse there as well. I think of Lance Stroll's pole position. I think of Lewis Hamilton making history, equaling Michael Schumacher winning his seventh world title. Like it's a crazy circuit, man. It's a good circuit. I loved it as well on the game. Fantastic. It was sensational. Absolutely brilliant racing that you had there. It's a nice circuit. It's a proper, like the tracks I've been naming, if you can see, I've been naming real racing tracks, proper racing Formula One tracks. None of the nonsense, none of the, street nonsense, like proper Formula One racing tracks. Tracks that you're gonna get, you know what I'm saying? Get a bit of good quality racing, top quality racing at the end of the day. Like that's what we want to see in Formula One. Like, and like the Bahrain Grand Prix, Saudi Arabian Grand Prix got postponed this year. I think they will still occur. I think they're still going to happen. There's no way they're going to leave that money on the table and not add them on. But with that being said, they could have squeezed the Turkish Grand Prix in there. Listen, I don't know the ins and outs of the logistics, but 5 weeks with no Formula One feels insane. Feels insane. It's not a summer break. We've only had 3 races, and these brand new regulations you want to get used to. You want to get a little bit more, feisty with it. So like the Turkish Grand Prix again, great circuit, brilliant circuit, a circuit I think we should have had. Be part of this, be part of all of this. And we're leaving money on the table there. We're leaving top quality tracks on the table there. But yeah, those are the ones that come to mind straight away. Maybe Indianapolis, you know what I mean? Maybe it should get another run and another crack at the whip after what took place in 2005 and all that craziness. We have got a United States Grand Prix. We've got a couple United States Grand Prix to be fair. So we're probably clogged up with all of that. But those are the ones that come to my mind off the top of my head of the things I've been watching recently. Honorable mention to Manicourt as well, the French Grand Prix, not Paul Ricard, but the other one. Manicourt, I think, is a brilliant circuit. I think the French Grand Prix is fantastic. I think it's a great circuit as well. And yeah, again, like this, I just think of like Olivier Panis. I think of Jean Alesi. I don't know why I think of these French drivers as such, but like I just think of those in the Prost car in Manicourt. I think of David Coulthard. I think of a couple certain other guys. But yeah, those are some of the circuits that I've been thinking about that I miss and need to be in Formula One. Like they have to be there. And can we get some African representation? Can we get the South African Grand Prix out of the way? Can we get another place maybe? Even is there an Egyptian one? You know what I mean? Like there's land. Do you know what I'm saying? There's land. There's land everywhere. You know. Again, the money thing is a big thing though. There's a lot of politics when it comes to the commercial side, and the politics in general with Formula One and countries and yeah. I mean, we still don't even have the Russian Grand Prix, which I thought was a half decent circuit. To be fair, the Russian Grand Prix was actually pretty decent. Um, and that's just gone. Can't get into that, but that's just gone. But yeah, I do wonder. Like, what? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Do you think these Grand Prix need to come back? What are the reasons for them not coming back? Maybe Portimao. I don't know. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. These are my opinions on the tracks that need to be back, that are great, superb Formula One tracks. Let me know of any that I've missed out. I'm sure I've missed them out. I mean, I can hear someone saying Donington Park, you know, things like that. I can just hear that, you know, all the other Australian Grand Prix. Where was it? Where was the other? Is it Adelaide? Yeah. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let me know what racetracks should come back. And if you have any insight as to why they're not here, do let me know in the comment section down below. Until next time, lights out.